Okay.
Drinks everywhere.
Massimo, chicken breast fried rice we're going to make now. I love fried rice.
Absolutely, because when we were talking about this segment, I mean, is things that you have in your pantry and in your fridge, right? I mean, so it happens that if you look in my fridge, really, other than cheese and some butter and cold cuts, you don't find very much. But you know, we do have on occasion the possibility of making rice. And steamed rice. In the summertime, I love steamed rice, and I put coconut milk in it to steam it nicely.
Oh, that's nice.
And so it gives it an extra layer of flavor.
Yeah.
And then I put fresh tomatoes. I mean, fresh tomatoes are coming. They're coming. You know,
Yes,
I mean,
they
that's the only
are.
time of the year that I really get excited about tomatoes. So I make a beautiful fried rice, similar to what you will find in any Chinese restaurant. But, you know, I mean, I just keep it a little bit lighter in terms of the flavorings in it. Peas, fresh peas. You can put asparagus. You can put lots of green onions. I love that. Can you pour that egg in there? Eggs. So the first thing I do, I make a nice little omelet. Just like that. I want to barely. Wow, that was
fancy.
I was trying to be chefy.
I liked it. I appreciated it.
I don't want to cook it too much.
Oh, that's it.
Just
Okay.
that's it. Just want to barely sear.
right.
And then I can start with. Do you have enough of that beautiful?
We're looking
oh
good.
Yeah, sure. Just dump it in here, please. Excellent. Thank you very much. A
What
little
is
ginger.
that? Oh, it's ginger.
I have the chicken because in my house, for some reason, there is always a roasted chicken. You know, you buy these
That's
beautiful.
good.
Marinated chickens in the supermarket.
Yeah.
And you can roast it on a Sunday. You put a nice base of onion, and then you have it for the rest of the week. Every once in a while, you go back, you go by and you peel one.
I like to start the skin first.
You have the skin. I want a little bit of the fat. I can't get away from that. I'm sorry. So steamed rice is always something that I have, and I love jasmine rice. So you know, you want to squeeze it down like that with the back of the.
I'd love to squeeze that down.
I knew that you were interested in that. Okay.
You know, it's a lot of therapy in the kitchen.
Go ahead, make yourself strong.
Squeeze the
So I have chicken breast because that's normally what really I don't eat, you know, and I need to transform it into something different. Marilyn and I were having a conversation. It's never leftover. It's transforming it into something different. So
Yes.
Recreate. Remember we
you recreate.
Absolutely.
So if you have a piece of chicken in your fridge and you create a beautiful recipe with it, I mean, and you know, cooked meat. It's like cold cuts. You know, I always have bacon. I always have salami. I always have things that are interesting.
Very nice.
In my fridge, and that lasts a long time. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy smaller packages nowadays. I don't know if that is purposely done or yeah. Go ahead, keep stirring. Yeah, you're making stir-fried rice.
You're so talented.
So it's very easy to have all of
tell
these
ya.
things in your pantry, in your fridge, you know what I mean? And you pick the flavors and you just combine them together at the last second, which is, you know, I mean, you're talking about 20-minute recipe here, all told.
Yeah.
You know, you want to do that?
Let's see it.
Oh, hey, okay. Good girl.
showed off.
No, you basically want to reheat the rice and make it nice and soft. Because
Is that
it's
why
nothing.
you're squishing it? I've never squished the rice
I'm squishing it so that it separates.
Oh, la la.
So and I don't wreck my frying pan
Right.
on top of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I can return my eggs to it, and I am breaking it up as well. I want it in all pieces everywhere. There's nothing like having eggs and tomato and rice with a little faint coconut flavor in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic, right? This is something that, you know, people will have, and they will never know that this is actually a quick meal that you said, all right, well, man, they're coming over, I'm going to have to feed them something.
Yeah.
So,
I like the whole
Right.
idea of the one pot. I mean, you're a genius at it, Massimo.
Yeah.
And I love eating like that.
Yeah, because I have
that's
to
why
clean up.
I don't have a problem with leftovers. Remember when we did the segment? I have
That's
no
right.
problem with leftovers. I like to mix everything together.
Yeah, throw some peanuts in there.
It's a good meal.
Peanutize me.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
nice.
Yeah,
What are
little
those?
crunch.
Peanuts.
But
Oh, look at
just
that.
plain
Ooh.
peanuts?
Plain peanuts.
Okay.
No, I think they're roasted.
This
Did
is
you roast
really
them?
Can you pass
done
me
here.
the
Oh, yeah.
peanuts, Randy?
Those are done. Those are
I'm
You
packaged.
roasted them, right? You roasted the
Yeah,
peanuts?
absolutely. So you make a beautiful
That's
tomato
they're so
salad
good
now.
that way.
Okay? When you make a tomato salad, you add in some Thai basil, you have some chives, you
Oh,
have
he
a little
brought
bit
his
of
herbs.
olive oil.
Very nice.
Squeeze lime into it, grate some lime rind on it, you know, I mean, the zest. And I know that in Italy we don't put a lot of acidity with tomatoes because we feel that they're already acidic as they are.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you that if you squeeze a little lime juice on there, you know, between the coconut, the tomatoes, and the rice and
Perks
the
it up.
peas,
It's all
it really
good.
is a delicious recipe.